again.
There we go. Well, that was strange.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I'm so glad I'm not cursing, bro.
Right? I'm Johnny Skull. This is Chase the Heat.
Tommy, how are you?
Tommy just gave me, thank you for the jump start. Yeah, I was just going live, and I do this every single day, and it just said there's too much traffic. We can't do it now. Like, very, very odd message. Hey, thank you all for being here. A lot of people from the lifeboat that popped over, so thank you. Donna, thank you for being here. Bizzle, good to see you. Crystal Phoenix Rising, thank you for being here. Hello, Ann. Brian Vanderbroek. Dean. Hi, Arwa. Jane Aldrich. Mischief Managed. Brock. Ali. Burn Daly. So many wonderful people here. All right. Yeah, you know what? Right before I went live, I saw a bunch of comments. Hello, Silver Surfer. Grumpy Gill. Comments about Pepper X. So there's some people, my goal isn't to sit here and just dump on them, but if you have questions about that, please feel free to ask. They're still saying on Hot Ones that it's, I think last time they said it was 2.5 million. This sauce. This is the reason people have trouble with Pepper X, is because of this sauce, which is claimed to be 2.4 or 2.5 million, which is tested at only 60,000. Things that make you go, Keith Kingman, good to see you. Anika's mom, thank you for being here. John, she says, Johnny, you are the man. I am just a chili head. But thank you for saying that, Anika's mom. I appreciate you being here. Teresa Clay, thank you for being here. Dizzy Dragon, there's the man. Roberta, hello there. Tommy definitely warmed the seat up for me. It was awfully kind of him. Hello, Chili. Mike Chili Eskimo Stoltz. Good to see you, dude. Harmony Matthews, so good to see you. Say hello to Chad. He's probably here too. Bill Herrera, good to see you. So the Pepper X thing, they've got some problems, and it's great. It's kind of neat. They're just like, we don't have a problem. So the problem that they have is it's really a credibility issue at this point. They've come out and said a sauce is a certain level of heat, and the reason they say that is because of what it's made of, which is 91% Pepper X, over 91. So if over 91% of this, forget doing the math. They say it's 2.4 million, and I've tested it, and it's not. Hi, Amy. Thank you for being here, humble and kind. So, and they charge a tremendous amount of money for this sauce. It's kind of rough. Clues, good to see you. Check this out. Do you know parrots are immune to capsaicin? Yes, birds in general are. That's a beautiful thing. That's how they're able to propagate and continue growing plants. It's a beautiful thing. There is a thing called a tree. Help me out, Dizzy. There is an animal that actually they've recently discovered seeks out capsaicin. It's the tree mouse, or the can't remember what it is, but there's an animal that actually seeks it out. So I think that's my spirit animal. You're so kind, Amy. Thank you. I'm not, boy, I tell you what, I hate hearing things like that. I'm an awesome human being. All I see are the flaws. Jay Reed says Pepper X is a joke. You know what? And there were a lot, the very beginning of the show, I said there were a lot of comments. Hi, Tad and Kit. Good to see you. From Harvest 912. You got to join me tomorrow. They're going to be on after the bird with me, the interview. The Chinese shrew. Thank you, Dizzy. The Chinese shrew is an animal that actually loves spicy, likes burning. Kind of cool. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, at the very beginning of this, there were people that said there are some chili heads that claim they've been eating Pepper X. And I essentially said there's not a thing they could do that's going to make that irrelevant.
Sorry, just gonna check.
You got nothing they can do. It's going to make that irrelevant pepper. It's too late. It's too late. Everything about it's flawed. I feel bad because if it is as hot as they say it is, then they're doing the pepper a disservice. But it is what it is. Some people can believe it. It's all right. You can believe in the Easter Bunny. Bizzle says, Harvest, I love you. Yeah, they're going to be with me tomorrow night. So you guys got to be there. Tad and Kit, it's going to be a really fun interview. It's got to be exciting. You're kind, Amy, for real. Other animals have trouble with capsaicin. I've seen some videos of animals like dogs accidentally, like, you know how quick dogs are. You drop something, they're on it. I've seen dogs accidentally pick something up and then spit it out real quickly. So there's a question here, or Timothy Glass asks, is there a hot, spicy fudge? I have a lady friend. I would like to spice up her Christmas. I would check out, what did Ted? I think I saw Silver Surfer. Yeah, Old Agnes store is a good spot. You know who else has some really good fudge? California Blaze and Chili Farms. Check out Carter Lee. They've got some really good fudge too. They have some really hot stuff too. You don't know what her heat level is, but Renee, thank you for being here. I came over to the heat side and subscribed. Thank you so much. Let me tell you guys something interesting. This channel has been all about spice. I make some cat videos and some guitar videos, but I've got a heart, not really a heart, a passion for true crime.
Monday.
Yeah?
Go for that.
Cool. I have a passion for true crime, and I'm going to be diving into that a little bit. A couple of cases that haven't even been broken that are epic that I'm going to be talking about. It's going to be a regular segment, so I want you guys to be looking for that. It's going to be fun. And also Monday on the Sean Atwood Show, Relatable Reese. Thank you for being here. She's in the air, people. Wonderful technology. Sean Atwood is as a show. It's a great channel. If you haven't checked it out, please do. Jermaine or Jack, thanks for being here. Renee, Ray MC 87, thanks for being here. I love Fleetwood Mac. I do too. On the Sean Atwood Show Monday, Ron is going to be eating some tubes of terror peanuts. It's going to be for a charity. And this is kind of exciting. So we're going to be on there. It's going to be live, and we hope you have a chance to watch that. It's going to be great. A couple questions here. Brian Vandenbroek says, I have a question for you and the group. What is your favorite pepper to cook with and why? This is got some people may hate hearing this, but I don't really cook with peppers too ever. Yeah, I really don't. If I'll cut peppers up and put it in food I'm eating, like just raw peppers. I'll do that, or I eat most of the pepper. 98% of the peppers I eat are raw, and you see it. And the rest I eat raw, and you don't see them. Bill Herrera says, what is the hottest pepper I've ever had is a warthog pepper. It was created by Matthew Arthur. There's a cross between a Wartrix and a 7-pot Primo, and it's surreal. The heat. My superpower isn't really eating hot stuff. There's a lot of people that can eat hot stuff or hotter than me. My superpower is that I don't lose the ability to talk once I've eaten something hot. And I lost my ability to talk eating that pepper. No joke. Happy Phantom, thanks for being here. It's twice as hot as any other pepper I've ever had. I'm not even joking. And listen, I'm not the only one who said that. I'm going to pick on Dale Cox. He's probably here. I think he is. Dale Cox has a very, very high tolerance for spice. Very high. In a recent One Hot Minute that we have on this channel, One Hot Minute is where it's an impromptu thing. I don't warn people about it. Matter of fact, we're doing One Hot Minute right now. We're going to do it tonight. So we're going to do One Hot Minute. What that means is everybody has to go get something hot from their fridge, anything, and we're going to eat it together. Doesn't matter what you got. But the last time, a couple times ago, we did this. Dale Cox ate 4 Primatali full gusher, full Robbie Dropper gushers. What that means is a whole Robbie Dropper of tincture inside a pepper. He did 4 of them of a chocolate Primatali, which is the second hottest pepper I've ever had. That only got his heat level to a 6. He ate a single warthog that he grew, and it got him to an 8. It is a silly hot pepper. Italicizer, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Raynor, Slava, Ukraine, thank you for being here. Herja, thank you for being here. So we're doing One Hot Minute. All right, this is a big deal. There are a lot of people that have never been to had a One Hot Minute. So get something hot. I'm gonna eat some Scarlet Reaper hot sauce from Pup and the Pepper. Everybody, it doesn't matter what you have. Hi, Shelly. Is it true that redheaded people don't feel the burn from capsaicin? I don't know. But that'd be something, wouldn't it? I don't think so. Interesting, though. Sierra Terry, thanks for being here. Get something hot. We're doing One Hot Minute. So here's how it works. When you settle on what you're eating, it doesn't have to be a pepper. It can be just a dab of sauce or salsa or spicy chips. It matters not. And what we're going to do is we're all going to eat something. I'm going to do mine right now because I do the horse race at on the half hour. So we're going to start exactly on the half hour. So in 15 minutes, everybody put in the chat what you're eating. Dale Cox is eating 5 warthogs. I'm going to do this right now so that when the actually starts, I can focus on everybody else.
Somebody left too soon because I'm going to go get a peanut out of a tube of terror.
Uh-oh. Are you really?
Yeah, you heard me.
You're savage.
You heard that.
Okay. This, I just tasted this. I reviewed this earlier. This is Scarlet Reaper. It is wonderful. It has a very, very silky, pureed texture. Reaper is the heat source, but it does have habanero in it also. No, excuse me, cayenne, pardon me. It's got garlic and lemon and lime. It is a lovely sauce with a great mouthfeel, but it's very hot. If you've never eaten anything hot before, this is going to be kind of prohibitive. If you eat hot, it's going to be a 6 or a 7 if you really like hot stuff. All right, so that's what I've reviewed. I've done my portion of the 1 hot minute. Get your hot stuff. Let's see what we got. Who's got what? Italicized is eating a habanero. Very, very good. Dale Cox just picked his peppers. Bird's Eye. Arwa's having a bird's eye. How good is that? Ginger's from Tad and Kit. Clemente Jock's habanero mash for Dizzy Dragon. Yeah, you know what? Brock Benny's a redheaded chili head, and I have hurt him in capsaicin, obviously. Burned Reese also with capsaicin.
Oh yeah, she did get burned.
He did. Yep. Amy's eating pumpkin seeds. That counts. Tommy's eating a tube of terra peanut.
No, I'm gonna have to do the
corn nut.
nuggets. Yeah, I couldn't find any peanuts.
The 2.0. He's doing peanuts. Probably be the best time for me to do 1 hot minute with a cold. Absolutely. You know what? Capsaicin does wonders for your for if you got a cold. It drives up your immune system. It's very, very good for you. SG's having a jalapeno. Narfman's having a tablespoon of Xoresco. Bold. Very bold. Look at this. Clue says the cameo. The Scoville brother made a cameo. Sup, man, says Clues.
I'm going hard.
Hard to the paint. Cayenne goes well with Reapers. It does. John Jonathan, chocolate primatolic and the beast. Hardcore. Every night, somebody's going to, whoever gets the highest, and you'll see how it goes. It's 12 minutes. We start. As soon as we eat it. Minutes? Yeah, you don't have to do it yet. You already eat one?
No. Not,
oh, good.
Let's go to it.
Okay, good. All right. So when it starts, everybody's going to type in what their heat is. Okay. Does it burn my hand, Johnny? Not at all. I'm impervious to that, Reese. You know that. So Tracy's doing a dropper of Tank. Wow. Bold. Mischief Managed, you are so kind. Thank you so much. Free fee to avoid peppers and to be a supervisor. You got it. Absolutely fair. 2 Gator jigsaws. Hardcore. Analog Adventures, Reaper and Scorpion sauce I made with sun-dried tomato base. That's beautiful. It's such a good thing in sauce. Double Doom for Jay Reed. Are you kidding? Double Doom for you guys watching is like 4 million. It's absurdly hot. Okay, I love red pepper on my avocado toast. So good. Flood of Sins, good to see you. All right, so Burn Deli says, as soon as I'm done eating, some blueberry hell for dessert. We are now 11 minutes away from many people's first 1 hot minute. If you have never partaken in a 1 hot minute, please do me a favor. Put a 1 in the chat. Noah Wright's doing Double Doomed Rebooted. Savage. And one of the last War Dogs, he's going to do a gusher with it. Dale's a lunatic, man. I say that in the nicest of ways. Mark Alberts, a drop of round 1 plus the silencer. Pink Star Lemon Starburst Tincture. No joke. Let's see. Homemade. This is gonna be a very busy one, you guys. There's a lot of people in the chat for 1 hot minute at least. Some homemade sauce with White Ghost and 7-pot Defcon caramel. I ate one of those today. Vietnamese chili. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for being here. We got let's see here. How are we doing? We got Mikey's garlic scorpion. Nice. Tommy definitely has his Superfly hat on, Dad. Happy Phantom's got a Serrano pepper. Boy, one of my favorites. Hi, Jeremy Bell from Peppers and Kentucky Living. We're doing a 1 hot minute. If you just joined us, you still have 10 minutes. Quickly, get something hot. Rainer, Slav, Ukraine. I just woke up from a nap. join you all next time. Sure love the idea. Johnny, you're the best. Thank you, Raynor. Have a good night. I'm glad you had a good nap. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, so how are we looking here? I accidentally burned Reese. If you're around me, you're going to get burned. That's kind of how it works. Yeah, I did. Brandon, good to see you. From the swear word, doing 1 hot minute if you got a chance. Get something hot. Lisa Trimble, made alive. Get something hot, people. Wes Lightburn, 1 hot minute. Amy says, Johnny, you're a beast. Do you have a friend or a family member that you could, similar to you, that you could say, if we were down for a 1,000 for strumming, would you eat pastrami again for $1,000?
For $1,000?
Yeah. A whole can?
Oh my God. A whole can. I don't know that I could eat a whole can. I mean, I can give it a try.
Look at this. Tommy, send Mischief Manage to get some hot stuff. What are we doing here? I love it.
Get away with that. I'm gonna be a hall monitor. Get you some hot sauce.
Look at all the first timers. Oh my gosh. I love all these first timers. You guys are gonna have so much fun now. Here's the thing. You guys all need to know this about 1 hot minute. We're about 9 minutes away. I don't televise this. This is not something I ever say, hey, tonight we're doing 1 hot minute. Never know.
Right place,
that
right
just
time.
happens. Exactly. Lisa Trimble, thank you so much. Just
Hot
get
sauce
this
packets.
5 Chase the Heat memberships.
Hot sauce packets.
Crazy. Josh Cohen's 1 hot minute. There are people just getting in the chat right now. It's 1 hot minute. And this is totally impromptu. I wasn't planning on it. Normally, when I do a 1 hot minute, we start at the top of the hour, so we have a half hour to plan. We didn't start this until 13 minutes after the hour.
And my girlfriend just landed, so she's on the ground. Thank you for praying.
Of course. Thank you for the prayers for Reese's flight. She's there. Galthy, good to see you. Should you do sauce or a pepper? That's your call. Either way, it's bold. Go with the pepper, man. That's what I would do. You got it. We're close.
I'll be right.
Grab a shot of Primo Army sauce for Brandon Swear. Love that. We're close, people. What I think of the chocolate habanero clues, I really like it. It's a delightful pepper. As far as chocolate peppers, it's really manageable. You know, a lot of people can, some of the hotter ones are a little bit nasty. They burn you like you did something wrong to them and they're mad and they never forgot it. One's for everybody. All right, so here we go. We're close. Uncle Bull Cow, red hot from Clayton Hollingsworth for his 1 hot minute. This is going to be a good one, people. So hit the like button, you guys. Listen to what Amy says. I've seen her upset. You don't want to see her upset. And thank you so much for the memberships, Lisa. That's awesome. Caribbean red habanero or ghost? You know what? I really love ghost peppers. It's one of my favorite peppers. So I'd probably go with a ghost. But a Caribbean red is such a delicious pepper. I don't know. It's a tough one. All right, we're close. We are now 7 minutes away from 1 hot minute, folks. Dizzy is, I'm not sure if Dizzy's having a boot or he says go with a boot, but Dizzy says boot either way. Boot is just a ghost. Boot jalokia, for those if you're kind of new to the pepper world, boot jalokia is the same thing as a ghost pepper. Pedro Macaya, what is my favorite habanero? You know, if somebody grows it in their backyard, like a grower, I really love the orange, but it's not the same if you get it in the store.
I don't like habaneros.
That's because they sting and they don't burn.
It's like getting your tongue tattooed. Isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Swiss Vapor. Whoop, whoop. Hey, listen, quickly. If everybody who just got here, you still have 6 minutes. We have 6 minutes for 1 hot minute. Get something spicy. Tommy, he's going bold. He's doing Tube of Terror 2.0 corn nuts.
I've never done this.
You're kidding.
Never did the 2.0, bro. This is it. It's an icebreaker.
It's a wicked, awful mouth burn.
I heard that.
The mouth burn is worse than the stomach. The stomach is not as bad as the first one, but it's gnarly. It's going to burn your mouth worse.
That's great.
All right, this is going to be a good one. I'm doing a habanero mash, Dizzy Dragon. Very, very good.
Good for you, Dizzy.
An orange habanero mash. You guys, we have the Dizzy files coming up pretty soon. Dizzy dossier, burn after reading. Wait till you see after eating. Wait till you see these. They're gonna be really funny videos. Haven the Beast too. I'm eating a ghost pepper. Gnarly. All right, Tom Wan is going hard. Where's Tom Wan? SG. Tommy is joining us. Absolutely.
You know what? I might put on a different shirt for this.
Oh, he's putting on a different shirt. Dean, I'm going to have a shot of the delicious, delectable Caribbean war dog sauce by Madco. It's right there. I'm going to review it tomorrow. It's not for sale, though, people. It's supposedly really, really good. I'm excited. Terra Glider, atomic spicy pickles. Peppers in it. Not sure what kind. It's got atomic in the name. It's got to be good. Thank you for being here, Tara. This is going to be a good one, people. We are now just exactly 5 minutes away from many, many people's first 1 hot minute. I'm excited. Amy says, I love to live life through all of you super tough humans. You're all awesome. We're all damaged or broken.
I am.
Yeah, you are, Tommy. But you know what, though? We all love each other for the same reason. We're here for the same reason. Where's Squirrel? Hey, where's Squirrel? We got her some new snacks today, so we probably lure her in. If you guys didn't hear about this, we have a new cat box for the cat. Forget about it. If you have cats, it's Niacasa M1. Unbelievable. It's a smart dumper. Listen, it tells, I have an app. It tells me when she's gone in, what business she did, when she exited. And 5 minutes after she leaves, it does this rotation, and it's perfect every single time, like a brand new cat box every single time. And whenever it's time to remove it, it says, hey, man, empty your cat box. I pull it out, zip it, gone, another bag back in. You never touch anything. It's so cool for her. It's so good for me. It's amazing. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to do a video about this because the company is kind enough that they sent me one. So we're going to do a video, and there's a promo code. If you have cats, listen, the bane of every cat owner is the cat box if you have a cat box. This is unbelievable. You can put it in the kitchen. You aren't going to smell anything. It's an unbelievable cat box. It's unbelievable. If you use promo code Scoville, you get a huge discount, like a really big discount.
You really do. Yeah.
Lisa Ann Brinkley, it's such a cool thing. I'm not kidding. You look up. We're very close. We are now 2.5 minutes away.
I'm actually getting scared.
Are you getting a little nervous?
I am. My stomach's starting to do that thing.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
You like it.
No,
all right.
I don't. I don't like
no,
it.
you do.
No,
it's that
no,
thing
I
you
really
do.
don't.
You do. You're fine. We are now 1.5 minutes away, or 2.5 minutes away exactly from 1 hot minute. I'm excited about this. Wait till you see the cat box work. This is bad. Is it bad that I took a video of the cat using it for the first time? Is that sick and weird? I was so stoked. She figured it out. I'm telling you, if you have cats, you have no idea how good this is. We are all the same humans. We all need love and love others and be loved, have self-respect and respect others, and need laughter and make others laugh. Just my 2 cents to buy the cat boxes. Absolutely. You know what? You're right. That's so true. And I think that we're close. We have 2 minutes left. Whatever you want more of in your life, I kid you not, give it away. If you want more love, give more love away, and it'll come back. Try me. If you want more respect, give away more respect. Watch how much comes back to you. You want more kindness in your life? Be kinder. Watch how it comes back. You want more money? I'm not even joking. Even money. It's no matter what you want, give it away. It comes back. It's the truth. It's crazy. All right, so we're a minute away. We are a minute, and I'm kind of excited about this, Tommy. Are you all right? Are you nervous? Are you getting a little anxious?
Yeah.
Butterflies?
Yeah.
Are you really?
I am.
Little butterflies from Tommy. We got a lot of people. This is gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a busy one here. Wait till you see how fast the horse race goes. Matthew Peckham, watching for years, become a Chilean even more since watching. Absolutely, I hope so.
Wow,
guys. If anybody doesn't have anything yet, you still have 1 minute and 10 seconds to get something hot. We're doing a 1 hot minute. You aren't gonna want to miss this. Lego, good to see you, dude.
Good. I'm going to the store.
Are you? No, you just stay here. Is
Some
Squirrel having a pepper? Yeah, Squirrel's eating a pepper.
Always.
Yep.
Yeah. Squirrel, she's a pepper.
She's hardcore. All right, guys, we are less than a minute away from many people's first 1 hot minute. This is so cool. I'm so excited about this. I'm glad we did this. That is awesome, Amy. It really is. Okay, guys, we are 40 seconds away from 1 hot minute. Oh, where's Squirrel? That's for Squirrel?
Yeah.
Come here, Squirrel.
Come on,
Quick, Squirrel. She still has 20 seconds.
Forget her.
Squirrel's never been in a 1 hot minute. You know how cool.
Come on, Squirrel, let's zipper.
All right, guys, we're 20 seconds away. Here she is. Squirrel is going to be in 1 hot minute. Are you ready for this? Everybody's getting on the action. All right, 10, 9, we're close. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hot minute. Eat your stuff, and then you're going to post your heat. Squirrel got hers, and she's already gone. Okay, the horse race is about to begin. Tommy, where you at? Tommy, you're eating a lot. What did you eat that many for? You just needed 1. Are you stupid?
I got 4.
Ooh. All right, so Ara was already the first one out of the gate with a solid 6. We got Arwa in the straight with a 6. We got Dizzy on the outside with a 2. We got Dizzy on the outside with a 2 coming in hot. We got Dale Cox with a 4. Remember, Dale went hard with a bunch of warthogs. Tommy's at an 8. We had problems. You got that right. We really do. You know what? Hang on a minute. Let's see here. We got Caddyshack or Conjure Vapor with a 1. We got SG with a 3. We got Caddyshack with a 4. We got Mark Alberts on the outside with from round 1 with a 3. Burn Daly with a 1. Noah Wright with a 6. Vanderbroek on the outside with 3 Thai chilies. Matthew Peckham with a 6.5. Narfman at a 2. We got Tommy, where you at? Tommy's at a 9. That's not good. 1 for Haven the Beast 2. In Connor Soul 2. Windmill Willie is a 4. Mark Albert's tying at a 4. We're 2 people neck and neck on the straight. Lynn with a 7. Silver Surfer with a 6. Dale Cox at a 6. Look to see that higher. I expect that to rise. Ree McSee 87 is at a 4. Is that a negative 10? Jeremy Bell, Dizzy Dragon still at a 2. We got Haven the Beast 2 at a 3. We got Balaki at a 2. We got Narfman 2 and 3 and holding. We got Brock Bandy at a 3. Lego with a big fat 0 because he's going capsaicin sober for a month. Analog Adventures with a 5. Mark Alberts a drooling 5. 6.5. The Vigor is killing it. Says Swiss Vapor. Where you at, Tommy? Still a 9. He's looking for water, looking for juice. Flat at 2 with Dizzy Dragon. Jeremy Bell needs something hotter. Caddyshack up to a 6 now. Dale Cox at an 8. That's pretty strong, people. Big fat 0 for Amy. No pressure, no problem there. Oh, man. Tom Broom missed 1 hot minute. People are burning with your stuff, I think. Burning through the ring of fire. Arwa. Mark Alberts with a 6. Brock Bandy with a 6. Dean holding it a 1. Holy moly, Dale, says Sam. My boy Narfin says, my boy's at a 2. Double Doomed lit my mouth on fire. Hey, Tom, you can still jump in, says Silver Surfer. Lynn's face is on fire.
I'm doing 8.
Are you down to an 8? Yeah. Okay, a little bit of relief. Tommy went from a 9 to an 8. Gouthy's at a 1. Gusher, Dale Cox at a 9.
Nice.
Dale Cox is going to get an honorable mention, it looks like. Is that a body double? It is not cool. Tara's at a 3. There's 2 of us, if you didn't know that.
I should have used a body double.
Right? R was at a 4. Mark Albert's at a 7. Strong. Haven at a 4. 6.5 for Brock Bandy. 4. Oh, that's not bad. Jeremy's climbing with a 4. 8 from Swiss Vapor. The Vinegar. See where we're at here. Starting to mellow out here, I think. Back to 0 for Burn Daily. People are starting to mellow out. Uh-oh. Look at this. Tom Broom is pulling over. Better late than never. Evil 24. You got to be giving me that. Come on. You got to give the guy mad props for that. Take down to a 2 for Narfman. I think Mark Alberts was leading. I think look to see something strong out of Dale Cox, though. Uh-oh. Dale Cox, the endorphin rush, killed it.
Uh-oh.
He went from an 8 to a 2 like that.
Yeah,
I'm jealous. What a feeling he's having, though. All right, so back to square one for Dizzy Dragon. What's the purpose? Liz Delgado. If I had to explain, you wouldn't understand. We're chili heads. If you look on the outside looking in, it's hard to explain. From the inside out, it's hard to describe.
You know what? That's way harder.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm done. Solid 10. We'll suffer cap cramps. That's it. 10. Back to 5. Hayden at a 3. Liz, just because it's fun. It's just a bit of fun. This is how we do it.
Because we're not.
Johnny Scoville Jr. in the hizzle. You need something hot, son? We're doing 1 hot minute. We'll ratify it. Get something hot. Starting at a 3. Tom Broom, something hot on the side of the road. Man's dedicated. All his chips are in the middle. Starting at a 3. 2 glasses are fogged up. I love when that happens.
That's a good thing.
Dominic Doran, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Keep burning those beautiful lips, y'all, says Linus Lee. Thanks for being here. Mike Chili, Eskimo Stoltz at a 2. Room starting at a 3, right? See, I'm kind of behind here, I think. I think I've almost caught up. You get a trophy just for participating. No, we don't do participation trophies here at Chase the Heat. Sorry. Brock Bandy's at a 3. I'm going to chug some sauce. I hope you prep, son. You know how that works. You've done it before. Fly too close to the sun, you burn your wings. 2 months ago, look at this. This is a great 2 months ago. I would have been at a 5 or 6 with the same pepper. Gains. Let's see here. Please. All right, Dizzy, you get the trophy too. I can't deny you. Yeah, Johnny Jr. For you guys who don't know, Johnny Jr. is my son.
Wow.
Broom at an 8. I think.
Well, it's about time. I wish I was standing there.
R was at a 1 now.
Yeah, I hope that's burning.
Tommy's a little salty because Tom Broom has burned Tom bad a few times.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hoping he has no water.
Amy wants to see Squirrel. See if you can bring Squirrel in here. Gosh, that was a good one. That was a good 1 hot minute. Dominic Daring, calf cramping out of 4, but was at a 7. You know, there's so many people that deserve honorable mention today. First of all, there's so many people that did their first 1 hot minute. That is a good time. Haven's still at a 2. 5 at Heat, still climbing, chugging sauce. Boy, Jeremy, that's the Jeremy Bell I know. Narthman, 6 months ago, a tablespoon of Oscar would have wrecked me. The beast. Brock Bainey's now at a 1. Tom Broom, everybody's Tom is 8. Tom's 8 is everybody else is 26. Tom has a stupid high tolerance. He really does because he eats what he makes, you know. Galthy, I didn't eat a pepper. I reviewed some sauce ahead of time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do a good horse race. And that was a good one. Squirrel was only at a 0.1 for Pepper White. Listen, she's got a high tolerance, man. She eats a lot of peppers with me. Matthew Peckham slammed down 3 Reapers, incoming cramps. But if you play with fire, you know if you're gonna dance, you gotta pay the band, and their currency is cap cramps. Hellfire Inferno, Ajo Rojo sauce 2 for Roberta. Excuse me, no Robert. It's awesome. This take will have my lips for a 2 for a half hour. You gotta love that. Mark Pizzation says, how on earth do you guys do these challenges? Doesn't come out just as high as it goes in. You know what? Glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Here's how that works. There are tolerances that build. The tolerance in your mouth to hot stuff builds relatively quickly, okay? It really does. So, but the tolerance in your stomach builds slower. So what ends up happening is everybody on their chili head journey, whether you realize you're on that journey or not, will end up out with their friends one day, drinking some beers, you know, eating some hot wings. And they're like, man, I can't believe you can eat those. Those are Reaper. Those are the atomic death wings. And you're like, yeah, no problem. And then, because you're like, man, I can eat these. They aren't so bad because your mouth is used to it, but your stomach's not. So your mouth will stroke a check that your stomach can't cash. And that's the first one. So the tolerance in your mouth builds quickly. The tolerance in your stomach builds slower. But the tolerance and how you handle the stuff in the Oval Office builds the slowest of all. But in time, it doesn't bother you. I understand how it is because everybody's gone out and eat something. The next day, it's napalm. And you're like, oh, my God, I can't believe this is happening. It's attacking you. It doesnn't do that. Listen, I've made 6,500 videos. Do you think I would do that if it hurt me like that? I like pain, but not that kind of pain. Anyway, that's how it, you know, wow. Noah likes the feeling when it comes out. You're a tougher man than I, Gunga Din. I can only remember 2 times in the bathroom since I started my channel where it was a problem. I remember what I did to get there. And it was one of those challenges where it's a challenge that cares not what you prepped with. It's one of those challenges that's going to hurt you either way. By the way, yesterday, folks, I was supposed to do a live stream with David Ashley from Ashley Food Company, the man who created plutonium. But what happened is that we got our lines crossed with time-wise, and we, didn't happen. Nonetheless, we had a fun live stream. It was great. However, we're going to reschedule tomorrow for After the Burn. I hope you guys can be there. This is who we're going to have tomorrow. It is, where is it? There it is. Tomorrow, we're going to have Tad and Kit from Harvest 912. So I hope you guys will be there. It's going to be a very, very fun one. It's a good one right here. Dominic says, the pain makes me realize that my other problems aren't significant. My recovery program. I'll tell you something. It's a good thing to do. I'm telling you. But good thing, one thing will happen. I guarantee you there are people in the chat that will say, this has happened to me. So if what I describe has happened to you, please put a 1 in the chat. Pain is part of life, and it's going to come to you whether you like it or not. Period. I don't care how crazy you live. If you're super calm and you don't do anything, you're still going to have pain in your life. It's part of the game. It's part of what happens. If you've run from pain your whole life, when the day the pain comes to you, it's a terrifying thing. Pain is scary. So what I do And what a lot of chili heads do is I put pain in my way every day and I overcome it. And what happens is over time, it has absolutely changed my relationship with pain. I'm not scared of it at all. There are times I absolutely seek it out. I don't like heartache. Trust me, I don't like heartache. I don't like backache, headaches, toothaches, stuff like that. But just about I've torn my shoulder and loved it. It's a weird thing, but it's like playing football. If you've never suited up and you don't ever practice on game day, you're going to get hurt, right? It's the same thing. Look at all the people with ones that say that's happened to them. I'm not kidding you guys. It's not only that, there's so many great benefits with peppers. I did a video the other day where 10 reasons why you ought to be eating peppers. And some of them are stuff, a few of them were things I didn't even know about. It's amazing. Do you know that if you have migraines and you eat something hot, your brain can't focus on two different kinds of pain? So if you have a migraine and you eat something hot, your brain will shift from the migraine pain to the pain in your mouth and your migraine will go away. How about that? Tom Broom on the side of the road, leveling out, sucking in cold air, didn't go above an 8. Tom, you pulled over for one hot minute. That's the first time that's happened. So you got your mad props in my game. It tastes like burning. So anyway, it's a good thing. I promise you, there's so many good reasons. Which episode will I be on? It's going to happen, though, Jeremy. You're going to be on one, but we're going to talk. We have I have Jeremy Bell stories. I've told them. I think we were in a live stream once, and you were in the stream, and I said, "Can I tell the story?" And you're like, "Go ahead." I'm not going to tell it now because if you missed it, you missed it. I'll wait to the episode, but it's one of the funniest stories. It happened at the Dallas Zest Fest a bunch of years ago. I've thought, every time I think about that, I giggle. Every once in a while I'm with Floyd. He'll say, "You remember that?" God, that was funny. I can't wait to have you on. It's going to be that'll be a good episode. So, hey, Tommy. Broom says, hey, Tommy did good when he did 2 drops of the 13 million in the candy. It was just afterwards that was bad. That was the one where I took a picture of him. I swear to you, it looked like, I have a video of it too. I never posted it though because he said not to, but it looked like you took this thing filled with water and just dumped it on him. He is drenched in sweat. That was a bad one, man. That was a bad one. It's wicked funny.
There's nothing funny about that.
Oh, it really is. There's nothing funny about that, Tom Broom, he says. Matthew Peckham says, yeah, I've torn my ACL all the way down. Pain sucks, but that life's steady as a rock over here. Seriously, I don't know. Cramps are no joke. I'll tell you, the one pepper pain that's the bane of every chili head's existence are capsaicin cramps or cap cramps. You're kind of watching. A lot of people are here from Tommy's, and you may not be, into the pepper stuff. If you eat too much, you get capsaicin cramps. And I've done chili. Listen, I've done chili contests with one woman in particular. And she said, Tom, I'll tell you what he said in just a moment. What she said was she has 4 children. And she said bad cap cramps are worse than childbirth. All right. So that's the truth. Tom, what he said was the picture when the cap cramps, he said he felt like he was giving birth to a baby wildebeest. And it looked like it. Did you say wildebeest? No, did you say wildebeest? I think it was a wildebeest. Tara Glider says, I'm intrigued at the relationship of capsaicin and recovery. Boy, me too. But I'm telling you, there's no way. Here's the thing. Even if there's nothing that you can, I know for a fact that if you eat, the more peppers you eat, it drives up your serotonin levels in your body. All right. And serotonin increases, makes you better equipped to deal with depression, anger, anxiety, and stress. Here's the deal, people. If you're not trying to quit something, you're rock solid. You don't have any addictions, and you have nothing that you're trying to put in your rearview mirror. Those are still triggers. When you go to work, anger, frustration, anxiety, those are triggers. And if you got something, you can eat something that's going to make those triggers less. So I don't think you need to be a Rhodes Scholar to figure that out. There really is a link between capsaicin and recovery. It's probably the first 2 times I've done done Sober Sunday. We're doing it. This will be the 3rd Sunday coming up. More people are turning into those live streams than almost any other live stream. So there's something going on, you know. But to me, what it does is it makes, like, I've never had, like, when I quit drinking, 5 years, 8 months, something. I never had cravings ever. Now, I was eating peppers constantly. If you watch the show, it's all I do. So, you know, I had no problem quitting. It was like a light switch. I just kind of flipped it off and never thought about it again. I mean it. Griselle Carter, can you suggest how to start the tolerance for chili? Like what sauce, raw type? Yeah, you know what, Giselle? Here's what I'm going to, you know what? Somebody with a wrench, if this is a pain in the butt to do, but can somebody with a wrench go, if you go to my channel and go to one of the playlists is called Pepperology, where we study peppers and everything about it. And I've done a dozen videos about, in fact, so stay right here. Stay right here. I'll be right back. I'm going to find it myself. You guys can still look at me, I assume. I just can't see myself, which I really don't mind. This is tolerance. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to have the video you're looking for. Here it is right here. The video is titled, Are You a Chili Head? Do you want to be a chili head? And that's what the whole thing is about. It's about how to build your tolerance to capsaicin. And it's literally what you're looking for. I'm back with no further delays. And there is the video. So anybody that's in the chat, if you're wanting to increase your tolerance, that is the video to do it. Dean also has some wonderful videos on his channel about building tolerances. It's just, listen, it just takes, you got it. I have Griselle. Oh, listen, you have back problems. I have broken my L1, 2, 4, and 5. I've had 3 surgeries. I got hardware in me, you know, and I don't take anything stronger than aspirin. My hand to God, I don't. The only thing I do is eat peppers. If you everybody in this chat has seen like the muscle rub, it's got capsaicin in it. That's the chemical formula for capsaicin. The stuff that's in the muscle rub is the exact same capsaicin that's in the pepper. And the reason they put it in muscle rubs is it helps for pain and it's warmth. It's an amazing thing. What'd you say? Yeah, pepper spray. Yeah, right. Nothing will. Bear spray. You know, bear spray is only like 2 to 4 million Scoville heat units. I got hit in the eyes with 9 once. 9. Tom Broom says, does it tell me how to handle 10 drops of 13? No, man, it doesn't do that. It's just kind of entrance level stuff. Tom makes the hottest tincture in the world. And Tom does it in a scientific sort of way. So when he says this is 10 million and you're a betting person, take all of your money, stick it in here and bet it on 10 million. His stuff is piping hot, but it's really, really good, you know? And the funny thing about it is you get an endorphin rush from eating a lot of peppers. If you eat a tremendous amount of capsaicin, you get higher than the interest rates. What happens is your body essentially thinks it's dying and it floods your body with endorphins. It's a beautiful feeling, but the endorphin rush you get from tincture is a different feeling than the endorphin rush you get from eating peppers. They're totally different.
And the aftermath's slightly different too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels like giving birth.
It's tough. It's not for, listen, if you're not, it can be tough. Yeah. Listen, you liked it. Come on.
No, there's nothing about I liked. You psycho. Oh, everybody wanted to see Squirrel and Zipper?
Yeah.
Zip, zip. What do you say, kitty?
Here, Squirrel. Bring her in here. Come down closer so they can get a view of you. She's a very photogenic kitty.
She is a very pretty kitty. Aren't you, Squirrel and Zipper?
She's vocal as can be. You want to say something? You want to talk?
Sure.
Come on, get on the shoulder. She loves being on shoulders. And you have to know about it because when you're walking by, she'll leap from the ground to your shoulders. And if you aren't ready for it, it's the truth. But here's the thing. She doesn't claw you. It's pretty amazing. Tom said you liked it. Tom's a liar. Here's the thing, though. It is surreal hot. If you've never done tincture, it's wicked hot. Haven, the bee, says, didn't get an endorphin rush with just one ghost pepper, but it made me very relaxed and calm. That's kind of an endorphin rush, just not enough to make you say, oh, I had an endorphin rush. That's what you were feeling. Like they're varying levels. I mean, I've had endorphin rush where I just feel you just feel good. But then there's some where, like in today's video, if you were here for the 1 hot minute, Dale Cox did, what do you say, 5 warthogs or 4 or 5, a whole bunch of warthogs. And one was a gusher. And at one point he was at an 8, and literally 30 seconds later, he typed in, oh, well, the endorphins, I'm at a 2 now. He went from an 8. Now, he didn't do that. You know how long that would have burned? Would have burned for 15 minutes before it came down to a 2. But he did. He just the right amount triggered his body, thinking, "Oh my God, we got a problem." Dumped his body, flooded his body with endorphins, and it went just like that. It dropped to a 2 like that. So sometimes there are endorphin rushes that are so strong. It's like you wouldn't want to be behind the wheel of a car, you know. But I mean, and I've had people say, "Well, you're not really sober. You're getting an endorphin rush." Okay, guilty. You're right. That's a trade-off I'll make any day. And anybody that faults you for making that one has never shouldered the burden. I can promise you that. James Collin cares, and you missed a wicked cool 1 hot minute. I'm sorry you missed it, bro. We'll do more. You know that. It was a good one, though. It was a fun one. Will she do car rides? Well, yeah, you know what? In the car, Amy, she just gets really, it's funny. She's all eyes. She wants to be on the dashboard. She's, looking around. She's quiet. She's quiet in the car, but everywhere else, she will not shut up. And usually it's really cool. I don't mind it, but sometimes at 3 a.m, she wants to talk. She'll start a conversation with you for real. Well, I mean, the funny thing is you can't really get addicted to endorphins, but what you can get addicted to is the activity you do that gives you the endorphins. So there are those that could say that I'm addicted to peppers because it gives me the endorphin. But if you've watched, I've had 6,500 videos. Dizzy's probably still here. Dizzy, how many do you think I've had endorphin dumps on? 700 of the 6,500, which sounds like a lot. 700 sounds like an awful lot. But out of 6,500, it's not like I'm eating to endorphin daily. Today, I got an endorphin rush without eating anything. How about that? I got pepper oil from a pepper in my eye, and I hadn't eaten anything and got an endorphin dump without eating a thing. It felt great. It hurt like crazy, and until, it was stinging like crazy. Then I feel the flood of it. It's just like, oh, it still hurts, but you're okay with it. I don't know how else to explain it. All right, Tom Broom's at the Outback. Tell everybody at Hot Pepper Night I said hello. I had fun burning and driving, everyone. Listen, thank you for participating, and thank you for all you do for the Chili Heads, dude. Tell everybody at Hot Pepper Night I said hi. He's been doing this forever. Every week, he has people, all these different people that show up, and he brings peppers. They all eat something hot together. The staff does it. The bartender does it. It's very, very cool. I've been with him. I've gone there with him. It's pretty cool. Mischief Madge is nodding. Thank you for supervising. You're a rock star. I really appreciate you for doing that. It was a very fun one tonight. You know what? The 2026 Silver Surfer Lifetime Achievement Awards are getting out the next few months. Hey, Tommy, can you do me a favor, Tommy? Tommy. I have my Silver Surfer Award right there, but I don't want to leave the frame of the camera because that's really uncool. Jonathan, good to see you. But I was a recipient of the Silver Surfer Award, and it's so cool. You really need to see it. Hey, Tommy, if I leave the camera for like 10 seconds, would you guys all stay? 10 seconds. Everybody hit the like button. Maybe we'll get somebody else back. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2. We lost 8 people. I knew that would happen. There's my Silver Surfer Award. Wicked cool. It's made. This is made by this man right here. Really great friend of mine. I was given this award. It means a lot to me. I don't even keep it here. I keep it out there. But I thought that was amazing. I wanted to show you guys. Thank you for those that stuck around. Thank you. So, man, wasn't that a fun 1 hot minute tonight? All right. So, James Collins, you have to describe it, Tracy. Can anyone tell me what the Silver Surfer Award is? I'm going to let Tracy describe that, and I'm going to pin it because it's really cool. He's a wonderful guy. And the chili community, he's very plugged in, and everybody knows him. He's just a great dude. Uh-oh. Brian said, those 3 chilies I ate are already giving me mild cramps. I hope they stay mild. I hope they're kind to you. SK, thanks for being here. You know, if there's anybody in here that was going to call me on the extra second, you know it would be Bizzle, right? You're the only one that can get away with that, Bizzle. I have listen, over the years, I've got a bunch of really neat things that people have sent me and awards and plaques and stuff. That one means a lot to me. They all do. They really do. But that one's really cool. Herja says, whoops. Yeah, I know who the Silver Surfer is. Herja says, my needle didn't even move. Here we go. So he says it's recognition of chili heads that have made a positive difference. Anyone could find one headed their way. It's a cool thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's not, you don't have to have you don't have to be a YouTuber to get it. It's very, very cool. Randy in LA has joined us. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate you being here. So anyway, getting back to the thing we talked about at the very, very beginning. Pepper X. The smartest thing they would do. Like, just tell me, if you were in their shoes with all of the heat, wouldn't the smartest thing to be do? Let people eat that pepper. It's the only thing that can save it. The only problem is if everybody ate that pepper and it was as hot as this sauce was, how bad would that be? Right? Reason why no one's eating that pepper. Dominic, means the world to me. I hope he feels the full worth because I would want to feel all of it. It's a neat thing. It's weird. It's one of the things you don't think about. Honest to God, like when I started this channel, the last thing I was thinking about was like somebody sending me an award or a plaque for recognition or little kids that send me letters and stuff, little chili heads. Like I did a shout out yesterday to Jason Brody. 2 little guys that watch my channel with their dad. You know what I mean? And that's the cool stuff. YouTube pays me once a month and the check comes from Google. But those emails and when people make comments like that, those are the coolest things. What's the oiliest pepper I've ever had? Celestial. That's a fantastic question. You want to know the truth of it? Here's the truth of it. Oiliest pepper I've ever eaten, believe it or not, was a JP Piranha. It's true. I was in his backyard. We were filming Super Hot. And for the life of me, I don't know why they didn't put this in. I can't. It makes zero sense to me. Maybe they didn't get the shot. It looked like they got the shot because there's a camera right there, but maybe they didn't. I had a JP Piranha. I took a knife and cut it open. I split this so I could see that there was tons of liquid in there. I said, get a camera over here. I opened it up. I put my hand like this, and I went like that, and it ran out. And I don't mean 2 drops. I mean, it ran out of there. I've never seen anything like it. It was without a doubt the most oily pepper. And I saw another oily one, a wicked oily one in Australia in Neil Smith's garden. Now, the truth of it is this. I think, and there's a reason for that, I think. Most of the peppers I eat, someone has grown, picked, put in a box, and mailed to me. By the time I get it, it's been off the plant for 4 days. 3 days, 4, maybe 5 even, depending on when sent and how they sent it. The 2 times that I've had peppers that ran oil like a faucet, both were live on the plant. So what I think happens, logically speaking, it makes sense that after you pick the plant, a lot of that oil is going to get absorbed into the wall lining of the pepper. I have to think that's what's going on because I've cut open thousands of peppers. And I have seen some really oily ones, but I've never seen a pepper cut sent from a box that I could pour oil into my hand. And I saw that in people's gardens. So I think that's kind of what's going on there. It's the JP Piranha pepper is hot. It's not even close to the warthog. To me, I don't know. I think I don't think it's as hot as a chocolate primatale. I don't. I think the chocolate primatale is hotter. It's a hot pepper, though. Don't get me wrong. It's a hot pepper. No two ways about it. It scored a really high SHU in the labs. But it's definitely not as hot as a warthog. Nothing is as hot as a warthog. Nothing. I mean, a red hot poker iron isn't as hot as a warthog. Bizzle, no 3D printing. The bobbleheads are amazing, and the 3-ounce silver-plated challenge coins are hefty. I love that. The UK Chili Queen also was awarded. She posted a while back. The silver-plated coin is the coolest thing. That's a really cool one. That's on my desk in Fort Mill. Jonathan says, I was watching one of your chili competitions last night, the one with Dustin Johnson. I swear he's not human. The guy has one heck of a tolerance. Yeah, he is something. You know, I don't understand it. Like, look, I have a high tolerance. You know what I mean? I do, but like, I couldn't eat. What do you eat? 160 Reapers or something like that? 165 Reapers or 164 Reapers or something like that? You guys need to understand something. I couldn't eat 165 cocktail olives right now. Do you understand how many olives that is? 165 olives would probably fill this. 165 peppers? I can't eat that much. I don't know how they do it. Like when UK Chili Queen, she ate 100 and something. A lot. It would take me. Thank God I came around when I did. Here's the truth of it. I'm being honest with you. Thank God I came around when I did. Because when I came around, nobody was doing anything, and they thought I was like, was remarkable at the things I was doing. Now I'm just another dude. I'm just a face in the crowd. So I mean, if I came around now, I wouldn't be able to run with half the people that are, Dale Cox. I don't want to sit down and eat peppers with Dale Cox. I'll sit down and eat a pepper with Dale Cox. I would love to sit down and eat a pepper with Dean. A pepper. I don't want to have a contest with Dean. I've seen him eat. I've seen what he does. He's a terrifying man when he's got his pepper going, muncher working, I got lucky. I did. I got lucky. I started my channel at the right time. Just being straight with all of you. It's the truth. You know what I mean? I've had people say, how'd you know? I'm like, no, what? How'd you know the pepper world was going to blow up? I'm like, I didn't know anything. I just liked peppers and thought, I'm going to make a video. Dean, I love you, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Haven the Beast, thank you for hanging with us tonight. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I'm just going to go for a few more minutes, you guys. Arwa, I will eat a pepper with you any day of the week. Promise you. And you too, Amy. Dean is a beast. He's a freak. He scares me, man. Rarely do you see thank you, Amy. Do you see a pepper performance that's frightening? And what I saw him do in Erie was frightening, man. I wasn't even competing, and it was scary. James Collin cares. If the Guatemalan insanity pepper from The Simpsons was real, would you eat it? Sure, in a heartbeat. In a New York minute. You bet. I would love that. Spirit Prof. Sorry you're late. No problem. I'm glad you're here. You're here with us in spirit. We had a really, really fun 1 hot minute with what made it fun tonight? A ton of people were in there for the first time. Tommy set me up really nicely. He was doing a stream on the lifeboat, and right as it ended, he said, everybody go over to Chase the, and they did. So we had a lot of people in, and it was fun. And so many of the people that were part of 1 hot minute hadn't done it before. So it was wicked fun. It was a good one. See, Dale wants to sit down and eat some peppers with me. I don't want to eat some peppers with you, Dale. I'll eat a pepper with you, but that's about it, man. Have a good night, Brian. Thank you for being here. Yeah, dude. Listen, you've showed me your cards, man. I know what you're carrying. I know what cards you got in your hand. I know what you're holding, man. Yeah, I ate 4 chocolate Primatali full Robbie Dropper Gushers, and I'm only out of 6. I want to eat peppers with that guy. Come on. I'm just playing with you. I'd eat some peppers with you. Johnny, can I FaceTime you when I get to the Philippines and we'll eat Emily? Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Just try to let me know when. The time's different, and we'll make that happen. I promise you. All right. So, what was a jaw-dropping challenge you've seen someone else do? Heard you. Great question. You know what? Other people have done it, but this one really caused my jaw to drop because I saw it the first time I saw it. Chili Beast, Jason Riley, is a great guy. A super huge influence on me. He's a masochist like I am. He likes pain. And I knew that watching his videos years ago. I'm like this guy. This guy's like I am. He likes pain. And he was the first guy I ever saw that drank a bottle of this. And he was going to just review it, but he left it in his car. He lives in Hawaii. He left it in his car for the day, and it was very hot, and it made it liquid because when you get that from the manufacturer, it's a thick paste. You could take the top off and hang it upside down for 7 trillion years, and it wouldn't budge. It's a paste. So he got it hot and liquid, and he took the top off it. Now it's 9 million Scoville heat units. There are people online that have put a toothpick in that and gone to the hospital from a toothpick. I'm not fooling. I'm not making it up. In fact, look, let me show you something since you're all here. I don't want you to think I'm exaggerating. Here's one guy. Spicy Wing Challenge from that. Ends in the emergency room. Here's another one. Almost dies. Here's another one. Same product. I almost died. It's a stupid hot product, all right? And he took the top off that thing, poured the whole thing into his mouth, and swooshed it around and gargled it for probably 2 minutes. And that doesn't sound like a long time. That would be a hard time to keep a mouthful of water for 2 minutes. He did that with 9 million Scoville extract. Tried to swallow it. He swallowed a good portion of it, but the rest flowed out of his mouth and down his shirt. He had 2nd-degree burns on his chest from it. And that was one of the most hardcore challenges I ever saw. And when I saw that, I didn't have a channel at the time. I watched that and went, I'm going to do that. And I've done it now. I've done it 3 times. The last time I did it was on the 1-year anniversary of my sobriety, my 1-year anniversary of me being sober. And it was a celebration of putting something nasty in the rearview mirror. It was really cool. But that was, honestly, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Timothy Glass asked, does capsaicin really help with pain? Oh, man. Listen, I promise you, I would never lie to you. If you're in the chat and you've eaten hot peppers and you've experienced pain relief, please throw a 1 in there so that he knows I'm not just saying that. Timothy, I wouldn't lie to you. It's an amazing thing for pain. It really, really is. Noah asks, is there a pepper or sauce spice product you wouldn't ever try? No. Not because of heat. I mean, no, you know what? There's some, you want to hear something funny? There's some peppers. There's a sauce company out of, there've been a couple sauces that have names that were so rogue and so nasty. And I have a family-friendly channel that I couldn't review it because of the name of the sauce. So there are a few that way, but not because of heat. Amy asked me, have I jumped out of a plane, Johnny? Funny that you asked that, Amy. I've jumped out of a plane several times. The first, look at this, pain relief. Look at all those ones, pain relief. I jumped out of a plane the first time with Tommy a long time ago, which was funny. It's a funny story. But the second time I jumped out of a plane was like 6 years ago, and I ate 3 Carolina Reapers while free falling. And it's on the channel here somewhere. And then the second time I did it was on my birthday, and I did it for the Netflix special that I was in. We Are the Champions. And then on that one, I jumped out of a plane and ate 10 Carolina Reapers while skydiving. I only ate 5 while free falling. The second 5 I had in my pocket, and I ate once the canopy opened. So I've done that. And it's funny because I'm not a skydiver. You know, that's what made it fun. I was terrified. It was so scary, but fun. I mean, the minute you leave the plane, it's so relaxing and surreal and peaceful. It doesn't seem like any of those things should be a way you describe falling out of a plane, but it's a hard thing to describe. It's surreal. You have a moment of clarity that is hard to describe. It's like everything sort of stops and you see things very, very differently. It's crazy. It's a good thing. I'm going to do it again. I can't wait. With that kind of force at your cheeks, how do you cheat? You know what I did? I practiced. I had a friend who had a convertible in Reno and BMW M745, and I used to sit out of his. I only did it once. We were going like 100 miles an hour down the freeway. I'm like, we got to get to like 125. We didn't. We only got to 100, but I stuck my head out of his sunroof and I ate peppers. And it wasn't hard. I didn't drop any, but that was the hard part. That was the only part I was worried about. But my daughter told me I looked like a St. Bernard with his head out the window, his skin rippling. And I had, like, back in the day when I first started the channel, if it was just a regular challenge, if it was just a video, I would have my goatee just like this. But if it was a challenge, I'd have it forked. And if it was a really bad challenge, I'd have 3 of them. And on that challenge, I had it in 4. And they were flapping me in the face, and it was fun. The next one is going to be great, though. The next one I'm going to go somewhere where I'm closer to ground, like sea level, so I can jump at 18,000 feet instead of 13 or 10, because it's a much quicker, shorter jump. Not much shorter, but you can only squeeze a couple, like 10 seconds extra, even going an extra 5,000 feet, but it makes a difference. All right, you guys are awesome. Any last questions or comments? Thank you all for being here. You're all wonderful. This was a fun one. And thank you to everybody that came over from Tommy's channel. You guys are awesome. It was really fun. All the ones that participated in their first ever 1 hot minute. That was terrific. Thank you guys for doing that. Oh, you know what? It had to happen today. We haven't done one this week, right? Amy, you pull the ripcord at 5,000 feet, which is really unnecessary because you really can probably do it at 3, but there are laws, so you can't do that. So 5,000 feet is when you pull it. But like when Tommy and I jumped, we did something called the accelerated free fall program, where you jump, you have your own chute. People jump next to you, but at 5,000 feet, you do this, and they recognize that you have altitude awareness, and they know that you know what's going on. They let go of you and fly away, and you're on your own. So the first time Tommy and I jumped, that's how we did it. But the other 2 times I jumped, because I was eating peppers and everything, I did a tandem jump attached to somebody else, which is not as much fun. I mean, if I'm going to die, I'd rather it's a mistake I make. You know what I mean? So it's a little unnerving letting somebody else control that. But any more side things like Sir Stroman coming? Oh, you know what? I've got a new challenge that Foy and I, Blazing Foods and Chase the Heat, are releasing. We were hoping to get it done this week, but we weren't able to. We'll probably get it done this next week. It's already done. It's been made for. We came up with this idea over a year ago, and the name for the product over a year ago. It's the coolest challenge in the world, and it's a prediction. I made it the other day when I talked about it. Everybody in this chat, whether you're a chili head or not, you're going to say, "I want to do that." I promise you. Wait till I do the review and we do the grand launching video for it. Every single person that sees it's going to go, I have to do that. I have to. Remember I said that. All right. All right, you guys. I love you. Hold on. Roy Morrow asks, does drinking water make capsaicin burn worse? Sadly, it does. It'll help you while the water's in your mouth. It'll provide some sort of relief, not much. But what it does is it spreads all the capsaicin in your mouth around. Proof of that is this. The next time you eat something hot and you're going to use water to try to help it, do this. Eat a pepper. And then when you're done, before you drink the water, kind of do like a mental diagnosis on yourself. It's like, where am I burning? And you'll say, okay, I'm burning on the side of my cheek and my tongue. Put some water in your mouth. Swish it around and swallow it. And then do that again. Say, where am I burning? And you will be burning everywhere. Under your tongue, your gums, everything will burn. So it just spreads it around. And the minute you swallow, it ignites back up. So water's not much help. And usually that's the only time I never drank during videos. I never even drank after videos. It's not like when the video is over, I run in and get some milk and then upload the video. I just come in, sit down, and upload the video. I've been doing this so long, I don't chase it with water or anything. But there have been times where I've had water just because it makes it worse. I kind of like that. I will kiss squirrel for you, Amy. Thank you guys so much. Hey, you guys are all awesome. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to hang with me. A lot of things you could have done. You went from one skull to another. God bless you. You guys are awesome. I love you all. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we got the Harvest 912 interview at 5:05. Talk about the kitty box. I should show it to you. You know what? Here, you know what? I don't want to show you her doing her business because I feel like I'm breaking a trust with the kitty cat. But I got a video of her using the cat box for the first time. It's just an amazing cat box. This is what it looks like. It looks like that, okay? And there are some that have a dome where it's a covered dome. And the problem with that is some cats are not comfortable going in the cover with a cover on it. Well, it's open this way, so they step into it. Well, when they get out of it, 5 minutes after they leave, the thing knows the cat's gone. It knows the business is done. And what it does is it rotates slowly and then further, and all the kitty litter stays on one side and all her business stays on the other. And then it dumps it and then puts it back, and all the kitty litter comes back in through her grate. It's perfect. It's amazing. And you know what? She deserves a step in a brand new litter box every single time. Tommy and I are anal about it. Like every time we look constant. Every time she's out of there, we go in there and see if there's anything to pick up. But inevitably, we'll be out somewhere, we'll come in and there'll be something in there. And I feel guilty. It makes me feel terrible, you know? Katie Purry, Jeremy Fowler wants to know, cannot wait for kitty vids and shorts. I can't wait either. Katie Purry, she's little, so she's not ready to be released from mom yet. She's not quite ready yet. So she's coming. She's probably, I would say, in first week in January, we'll have her. She's beautiful. She's a silver red or something. It looks like a white cat, but the very, very tips of her fur in front are going to end up being red. Her dad's bone white and huge. He's a monster, but she's really, really big. And she's a Maine Coon kitty. She's really little, but she's adorable. And her name is Katie Purry. And the people who are, you know, the breeders, the people who are their business, they're calling her Katie Purry already. So she's going to know what her name is. But that'll be soon. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I love you. I mean it. You guys are wonderful. Please be kind to somebody. Tell somebody you love them. All right? Because I love all you guys. See you guys later. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.